We are now rocking with Brandon Block. This is QBar Live, and if you don't know, you're about to learn. I'm here with the wild man, Brandon Block, direct from the UK. How's it going, Brandon? This is like, you're our like guest resident here. This is like your 7th trip to Bangkok right here at QBar.
It's my great honor and pleasure to be here again and spend some time with you.
You know, well, it's all good. It's all
QBar. I love the QBar. And what do you mean to say? It's just, I had a really lovely time playing tonight. I played some grooves I didn't usually think I could play. So, yeah, you know, brilliant. Always great to see you as well, man.
Well, we call this 3 the hard way with Traveling Matt. I got 3 quick questions for you.
Yeah,
we'll keep it short and simple. I mean, first question, this is your 7th time here. We redid the whole bar. What do you think of the new QBar?
It's DJ friendly. It's more atmospheric. Up here, everything looks fantastic. The way you've got a DJ box now is so much better because, you know, you can interact with the crowd. I mean, before, yeah, but you were stuck in the corner and the rest of the bar was around the corner, so you didn't know they were dancing, they would drink, whatever you want. But so you've done a great job and it's fantastic. Even the outside looks wicked now. Yeah, really cool. Lovely to be here.
Well, we've had some discussions about your crazy sordid past. You know, there was some addictions, a few evils in there. You know, it's it's
a bit of that, bit of the other.
You've been doing this since what year did you start?
I started DJing in 1985, but I suppose on the club scene as such, per se, since 1988-9. So, you know.
So longer than most of our customers here have been alive.
Yeah, basically. I shouldn't be here. I should be at home in bed.
You should. Well, you had you were diagnosed with 2 weeks to live, right?
Yeah, that was 1996.
96.
Very poignant moment in my life, basically.
Yeah.
But
you were what, the 3-time Caner of the Year? What,
oh yeah, maybe. And you know what? It's funny that because they did an article this year in Mix Mag and said that I'm still, even though I've been clean for many years, I'm still.
They've inducted you into the Caner Hall of Fame.
That's me. I'm still the number one. Still number one at doing something.
Always will be. No, it's going to take people decades to catch up.
Well, I just don't. You know, the whole club scene's changed as regards to that, you know, that side of it. It's now about, you know,
Molly.
Well, money, yeah, of course.
No.
But yeah, I mean, I don't think I didn't notice that the hedonism was our experimental years, many years ago. It's moved on. It's about music now, production music, and you know, DJs becoming DJs from bedrooms, and you know, making it's so accessible now, and great music made. From laptops, from whatever you do, but you know, and the kids who DJ and are on it, they can do it. You know, you can buy your laptop, buy your software, learn it well, and make some fantastic music.
You don't have to spend hundreds of dollars in studio time.
No, yeah, exactly. You know, I mean, you have your own studio at home. You can make tracks on your phone,
right,
on your iPad, whatever you can do it. So you know, it's a lot more accessible.
Different.
Yeah, it was very different.
I mean, they even made a movie about, sort of based on you, I guess.
Well, yeah, we went to the guys who made It's All Gone Pete Tong asked me, myself, and Alex to go into the studio when they were talking about making the film, and they sort of said, well, the character's loosely based around you, really. And it turns out he was a crazy, you know, party animal, come whatever you want to say, DJ who lost his hearing. But I, at the time, had actually just started to suffer from tinnitus.
So how's your hearing? Good?
Yeah, no. Touch wood, my hearing's, it's lost. I've lost a lot of hearing. But I can still, I'm not deaf, thank God, touch wood. Hope it never happened. But, yeah, so, yeah, it was a good film. And it was about the time that, you know, that was all going on and it was crazy. But, you know, it mapped out a new generation, which is now open. I mean, dance music's now opened the world, and it's now, that is it. You know, as we were speaking earlier about hip hop, rock, indie, every single artist who makes a record has a remix done by a dance music DJ.
EDM is the key word, right?
I was going to say EDM, but you know, you said it. Yeah, EDM. has an EDM mix done.
That's the new keyword.
That's the keyword. That is the keyword. That's the
So-
keynote speech about EDM.
So, question 2, what's next? You've been doing this 30 years.
Well, you know what?
You got a book, a movie,
I got
TV
with a
shows?
movie. No, yeah, I've had TV shows. I've had my own TV show. I've got the book out. I've had
What's the name of the book?
The Life and Lines of Brandon Block. Getting back in the studio slowly. I say the studio, back into doing some production and learning. Because you know what? Because there's so many sounds out there you can make now, and to find your own sound, it takes time, but you can do it, and you can then make stuff you really want to groove with, you know. So I want to make some grooves I like again, you know. And I mean, I played some tunes tonight which I really love, and I played a lot of them all in a row. I didn't have to divert and play obvious music, which, you know, generally nowadays you do have to do a lot of, you know. You have to, you know, to keep an interest. They want to hear something they know usually. I mean, the thing about when we was DJing many years ago was the thing about educating. I would say we educating people, but playing obscure tracks,
Right.
stuff that people couldn't get ever.
Right. Yeah.
And then people go, oh, what is it?
You
What
want
is
the
it?
exclusive that nobody has.
And that's it. And then you
now you play that, and the whole dance floor stops, and they go, "What is this?"
Yeah, what is it? And but you know, and you'd have a vinyl which you found an obscure piece of vinyl, and you'd stick a label on it saying "fuck off."
Right.
Which, you know, people could look at you like that, fuck off. You can't know what it was. So, but now, you know, because of the internet and because of file sharing, as soon as you send a tune, if you it's down, it's out there, you know. So, I suppose searching and, but you know, you have to search for hours and find tunes that you may not. Maybe the chances are someone else is on it. So, you've got to make your own music.
You've done everything. What's the wildest thing you've ever done in the past 30 years that you can remember, or that you've been told about?
Oh man, it's so many to mention. I mean, it's probably one of the most crazy things. I mean, I've done the climbing out of tall buildings and hanging off of like 4-story balconies, and you know, climbing down, hanging off, and not having anything to fall into, and trying to climb in various buildings and stuff. I'll tell you what's a funny one recently. A friend of mine told me that this in Spain about 8 years ago. They locked me in a room. They said, you can't come out tonight because you're too drunk. So I said, fine. So what they did was they'd come home and they'd lock the apartment. It was on like the 5th floor. They'd lock the apartment, and then they'd come home and I wasn't there. And I don't remember this. And they said, so we went downstairs and said, look, have you seen our friend? He's disappeared. We locked him in the apartment. And they said, no, we haven't seen him. We didn't know what was happening. So it wasn't until the next day that people from upstairs said, oh, your friend came over our balcony through our bedroom and let himself out last night. And then he went. So I climbed out and up instead of down.
Just one of those days.
One of those days.
So I got to ask you the final question. So are you mates with Ronnie Wood now?
Oh, we've been friends. Listen, it was never a bad friendship thing. It was just one of those drunk nights with.
What exactly was said to you to get you up on stage?
That I'd won an award.
You won an award. That was all they told you.
You won an award.
Ran up there.
That's it. That's all I need to say. Won an award. I went to get it.
Well, we discussed this on our podcast. I don't know if you're familiar. This happened at the Grammys in the United States with a very famous artist. His name was Old Dirty Bastard. He's a hip-hop artist. He ran up on stage and accepted an award, and he didn't win anything. So we were calling you the Old Dirty Bastard of England.
Ah, lovely. Well, I'm proud to.
Or maybe Old Dirty Bastard is the Brandon Block of the United
Who did
States.
It first?
You did it way before he did. But he's now deceased. May he rest in peace. But you're still with us, and you're going to keep coming back every year.
You know that.
You're clean and sober, and everything's great in your life right now, right?
Mate.
Life is good.
Fantastic.
And we will see you again at QBar again soon. And I've heard you've been in Thailand a long time. You learned any Thai yet?
Nick Noy.
Didn't know. So you got a little something to say to our fans out there?
Keep the faith. Keep it real and be cool. Yeah.
Until next time, QBar Live, Traveling Matt, Brandon Block. We'll see you guys next time.
Take care, man.
Peace.